Congratulations to Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, thanks for not fucking that up.
That was, seriously. Yeah. That was looking bad at the start.
Little UFC.
Yeah.
The White House lawn, baby.
That would have been so embarrassing.
Yeah.
If that guy who I thought was Mexican at the start of the fight beat him up.
Yeah.
Well, that's when you start getting back at the further when you start getting those weird mixes. I guess it makes sense when you get like the European Arab mix. You start getting back closer to Mexican.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You inch slowly closer.
Pretty sure that's what my dad's side of the family is.
Yeah.
I got some family members who kind of look like that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But yeah. And then we were watching a little bit of the Fan Man for Holyfield Bow 93. Yeah. That's hilarious.
That's one of the funniest things I've...
The guy who flew a parachute into the middle of the boxing match.
Yeah. It's funny, too, because I think he was going for the middle of the... It's obvious he was going for the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
He missed by literally a foot.
Yeah.
Unintended. His feet got caught on the wire.
Or he noticed as he was flying. He was coming in hot, too.
Yeah.
If you saw that video. He clearly, as he was coming in hot, he was like, oh, fuck, there's like a whole thing over top of the ring. I'm not going to be able to get in.
Yeah.
I don't know why the footage of him coming in is so funny. Especially because they put kind of menacing music over it too. Just for him to do the dumbest thing possible.
Yeah, I feel wasn't there there was a streaker, I think game 1 of the NBA finals this year, or not a streaker, obviously.
Some guy
ran
on the court. I remember that.
I feel like there's not as many good stuff like that anymore.
Yeah, no.
Remember when Vitali ran on the field during the World Cup in Brazil and
See, I knew about that, but I never actually saw
the YouTube guy?
it.
Yeah, he did it also in the NBA finals in 2016, I think.
You ever see his,
I was about to say,
porn
video?
video?
When he went on Bang Bus and couldn't get hard?
Yes. But I think that guy also, I just remembered now, I think he's in jail at isn't he in jail in some scary
that guy high highs
one of those
and low lows.
one of those Muslim
Eastern,
Asian countries that are
that's the worst place to go to jail,
where you're not allowed to think about marijuana or something.
Yeah.
It's one of the, which country is it? I think they still cut your hand off if they catch you stealing.
I think that's
always Singapore.
It's Casino, the country.
No, Singapore's where they cane you. Yeah.
I think in Singapore they will you can get arrested for spitting on the concrete.
Yeah.
Something or spitting gum out on the concrete. They're super strict about the cleanliness.
Well, if you don't
that makes sense because
if you know why that is, it's because they're worried that if you spit gum out on the street, it might end up in their mom's pussy. So.
That makes sense that Singapore would have that law because when I was a kid, my mom would always, every once in a while, she'd take us to this church that she grew up going to in what was now a Vietnamese neighborhood. There was a reverse gentrification in Garden Grove.
Yeah.
And there was, the only thing I remember about this church is that there was black old gum all over the path up to the church doors. It must be an Asian thing to just spit out gum.
Well, the chewing gum, I mean, they also... Isn't chewing gum a thing you do when you quit smoking? They like smoking.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
maybe?
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps that's something to do with it? I don't know, though. Never heard of that.
Yeah, they chew gum in church because they want to smoke.
Yeah, I could see that.
And then they just spit it out outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's funny that, going to jail in other countries is, legitimate. Has to be, the most terrifying thing.
Oh, yeah.
But then it's you go to jail in California, it's you have to become a white supremacist, but it's so much more preferable.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really say Anaheim. You'll see some of those guys. They get spit out from the penitentiary and then go back to Anaheim. I've seen some swastika tattoos. Out there where I'm like, wow. When you see a swastika tattoo,
I don't think I've ever seen one.
It's so jarring. This guy was wearing shorts and he had a big one on his calf, and I was like,
Jesus.
what the fuck? I also saw a guy. There was a dude I used to see him at the gym. He had an Adolf Hitler tattoo on his shoulder.
That one's tougher to defend once you get out of prison because if you get a swastika, it's I had to. I was a white guy in the California prison system. You get the Adolf. It's that was a choice.
Yeah. Yeah, he was in the drunk tank for a night.
help me out. He was in the drunk tank for a night with 3 Asian guys. Give me the Adolf. Yeah, that's also funny. Getting it on your calf and then being like, getting up out of bed,
it's
being
kind
like,
of hot
short
out.
stay. It's definitely a short stay.
I think it's pants.
How about a guy
from here
who's-
on out?
He's got a Hitler tattoo, and you're like, what the hell, man? He's like, hey, I had to. I dated a Jewish girl for a couple weeks, and it didn't work out. I had to.
That guy was wearing a tank top too.
Nice.
So he him and the shorts guy. They want you to see it.
Yeah.
They're like invested.
Yeah.
I went on the Orange County subreddit the other day, and there's some dude who goes to the LA Fitness in Irvine who wears like a Nazi like streetwear. There's like a company that makes like vaguely Third Reichy streetwear.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna put a pin in that because I have something to say about that. But I feel like there could be like a
Just Sig Heil.
just Sig Heil and say the N-word. But
we'll circle back to
I feel like there could be a sketch in like going to prison and being like, hey man, we don't really need to do the white supremacist stuff. And you're like, oh man, I guess I gotta do it. The guy who's too eager to get the swastika tattoo.
Yeah.
And then
an
he gets
idea.
the Adolf Hitler.
Have you guys ever
on
seen
his face?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen the Disney
Disney's Adolf Hitler?
the Disney cartoon about no, there's
About
a
getting a swastika tattoo in prison.
there's an old Disney
Fucking
cartoon
your CO.
about
Through the bars.
Yeah, that's. I know. I have seen that. It's that movie Soul, right?
That Disney movie where a guy gets a swastika tattoo and fucks a seal.
there's an old Disney cartoon
And then
where-
goes to elephant.
where Donald Duck. There's an old Disney cartoon where Donald Duck is like having a nightmare about America becoming fascist, and there's a scene where there's a bunch of ducks, and they're like a commandant walks up to them, and then a bunch of ducks go Sieg Heil, like they're doing the Roman salute, and then they sneak in a black joke where all of a sudden there's a black duck, and so all the white ducks are going Sieg Heil, and then the black one goes Sieg Heil, boys, I'm from South Germany. This is look it up on YouTube.
What year was this?
Probably 1941 or something.
Damn.
It's insane.
Wow.
That is crazy. Well, I watched. I watched the Tony Hinchcliffe special.
Oh,
where I
yeah.
listened / half watched it while I was driving.
You gonna steal any jokes?
Pretty crappy.
Yeah.
But and I don't know. I haven't seen what anyone's really said about this, so it could be like the most obvious thing.
Yeah.
But he has like it might have been mentioned a bunch, but his like logo it's vaguely a Nazi logo.
Really?
And it's like all over the stage. And I feel like I have to imagine this is something that's been brought up by people who don't like him. But like if you look, I don't know if you can even pull up a photo of it. If you look up the stage that he's performing, I think he's at that theater in Arizona that Louis did Oh My God in.
That?
So it might be that. That's not what it. So it was that, but there's like red. It's different in the special.
Okay.
It very much is like it's the colors. It's I think it's a circle, and it's that logo like in black, and it's like red and black.
Damn.
Nice.
And then he's doing like the most like just literally like if there was a racist AI boilerplate jokes.
Yeah.
But it's also nothing to like. It's not like some referendum on the state of America or anything.
Yeah.
It's just kind of bad comedy.
Yeah.
And he's doing this thing where I don't know. I'm not super familiar with his stand up, but like he was doing the thing Jesselnick did in that one special where he just fucking drags everything out.
Yeah.
Like he maybe did like 6 bits.
Yeah.
And he wasn't doing that great either.
Yeah.
Was not doing that great.
Huh.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll double confirm the Nazi thing, but maybe throw it on the TV just to fact check that. But you guys have to see what these were looking like, because if no one's brought that up, I feel like that's a missed. Like almost had to have been intentional.
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah, it's very odd.
Who's the third mic on Kill Tony? Is it the guest?
It's the viewer. Viewers like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it's Red Band, Tony. I don't watch it.
I don't think. I think it's just them.
It's just them. I feel like there's always like 4 guys at the table.
Well, I mean, they always have a couple of guests. So.
Yeah.
Well, they have Jeremiah Watkins' corpse sort of strung up when he died 4 years ago.
Yeah. I have a great screenshot deep in my phone from when a local Orange County comic who was an Orange County comic who was had kind of a shitty reputation got on Kill Tony, and it's with Dan Soder and Andrew Santino. Before.
Was it Kyle Gridley?
Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks. I just said I didn't say the name.
Why would you ever
care
purpose. What that guy's?
I don't care. I don't hate that guy. I'm just.
Okay. I don't
Kyle
have a
Gridley.
problem. I don't care.
Okay. If we want to make it a shit talk podcast, take over, please.
He was just very shitty to me the first time I did stand up, so I don't feel bad for him if he has a bad rep.
Yeah. I don't care one way or the other.
I have a funny screenshot of him on Kill Tony in 2019 with Santino and Soder both looking like despondent at him, just like I can't believe I'm on this show. I'll probably send it to him sometime. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
If I ever have that guy's phone number.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was one of those guys with the reputation. This is a local comedy scene thing that I've experienced many times. It's the reputation precedes them, and I'm just like. He's no different from any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just random dudes.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Who shouldn't be doing stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had an El Camino, if I remember, though, which is pretty cool.
Nice. Well, good for him. Anyway.
Brandon Bryan.
Brandon Bryan.
He got up on Kill Tony.
Shout out Brandon Bryan.
Shout out Brandon Bryan.
Yeah. I used to.
Brandon Bryan's back.
Yeah. In 2019, Brandon would get up on Kill Tony. Jason Rodriguez would get up on Kill Tony. And then sometimes Xavier Campos.
Yeah.
It was always
Robert
Thompson. That was one thing that was fun about it. Yeah.
He got up a few times.
Yeah. Did he do Vince Scully?
He did do Vince Scully, and they loved it.
Yeah.
I've seen the video.
I think I've seen that too. I think he posted it recently.
Yeah, there were in before Kill Tony blew up, it was like exclusively a thing for LA and Orange County comedians. So
yeah, I remember there was like when I was in college in Santa Barbara, they went up to the Ventura Harbor Comedy Club. Yeah, and like some people I knew like went there and got up on it, which I'm pretty sure that club was a money laundering scheme. Like it was confirmed.
Oh wow!
Nice. After it shut down.
I heard stories from when I first started in stand-up where like Dan Bialek, that's a guy I'll mention the name of. On a personal level, that guy like has literally fucked with me. You know, like it's not just like he made me uncomfortable one time. It was like that guy. Yeah.
Both of those guys are the same level of shitty.
Dan Bialek.
Former Comedy Store door guy.
Yeah, former Comedy Store door guy turned Orange County like just open mic, not even kingpin, like hassler. He just hassle open micers.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Turned Lexapro consumer.
Yeah, right. Dan apparently chewed out a comedian so badly that he sent them to like go stand under like this like gas station that was in the parking lot of the Amazing Comedy Theater, and then I heard like a year later that the comedian that he chewed out was William Montgomery. Yeah, like little things like that. Like
that's great.
William Montgomery supposedly brought a beer into the Amazing Comedy Theater when there was a low key like what's the word? An unwritten rule, which was that you can drink beer in this room, but don't bring it on stage. And William Montgomery, I think thinking he was being like, a punk, brought a 34-year-old punk, brought a beer on stage right after Dan said, don't bring a beer on stage. And then Dan was like, you motherfucker. Like, he was like, I'll kill you. And then William Montgomery just like walked away and was hanging out under a Chevron for like an hour waiting for, I think it was like Mikey McKernan to get off stage.
Nice.
But William got the last laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that makes you If we could clip this and put it online, and then you and Anthony Jeselnik will have both been clipped talking shit about Dan Bialek on a podcast.
Oh, I could keep going. See, okay, I'll say this.
And Ari Shafir.
I'll say this. I don't going back to like the Gridley thing. Obviously Gridley's reputation preceded him.
Yeah.
I never personally had a problem. Like that's why I don't want to bring him up. But Dan Bialek, oh man, here's the kind of shit this guy would get up to. This guy one time, he emailed me saying that if I wanted to, I could do 5 minutes on his show in Huntington Beach that was at this bar on Tuesday nights. And this was at like maybe 1:30 p.m. I got the email. I immediately responded and said, I'll be there.
Yeah.
I showed up at like 7 o'clock, and I guess he had like a time. There was like a certain time that he wanted the emails to come in by. And so I drove 45 minutes to Deep Huntington. And then he looked at me and he goes, "You're not going up, Bornhop. I'm putting up," I forget his name, not Roddy Tabatabi, but some other Arab kid who was always around, who had only been doing comedy for 3 weeks.
So I remember this guy.
He made that guy do 15 minutes, and the guy didn't have the time. So I just drove 45 minutes to like basically get like punked by Dan. And I haven't spoken to him since. That was, Jesus, 3 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how Dan rolls.
Yeah. You guys,
and I don't think they're doing stand-up at that place anymore.
No, somebody fucking cracked their head open inside the lobby.
What?
You never heard about that?
I feel like I might have heard. What happened?
They shut it down.
Well, I'd always heard it was a tax fraud scheme.
It would make sense.
What happened?
Well, what happened was, I guess some guy, Jake Jones and Hunter Ladner, said this guy showed up to watch the mic.
You know, can we start with some context?
Sure. Yeah.
There is a former Comedy Store door guy who, about 8 years ago, started a small comedy theater in a strip club in Orange County. And Sorry. This is comedy. It's comedy. In a strip mall in Orange County. And ruled it with an iron fist. Yeah. But in just the most frequently unnecessary ways.
Yeah, for shows that over half the time had 0 people there.
Yeah, they'd have 0 people, and he'd be like screaming at people for like showing up late and stuff like that. And so this is
by his own doing too.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So yes, and so now it's closed because of what?
Because Jake Jones and Hunter Ladner, shout out those boys.
Yeah.
But they said they were just doing a mic there, and some guy who was like an alcoholic that would come watch the mics came to watch, and they said he was like a good audience member too. Like he was laughing at everyone's jokes. And then at the end of the mic, the guy's like, "Great stuff, whatever." And then as he's walking out to the lobby, he just trips, falls in the lobby, and cracks his head open.
Oh, Jesus.
And then just starts bleeding out inside the Amazing Comedy Theater. And
Jesus.
Then I guess they didn't know what to do because the way they made it sound was like Dan had told them, "Hey, just in case anyone ever cracks their head open, don't call the police." So then I think Hunter was like, "We got to call the police, man." And Jake was like, No, don't call the I don't think Dan wants us to do that. So then they had to like figure out what to do with this guy. And I thought when they initially told me the story, I thought they were talking about a guy who was like unconscious. But I guess they were having this conversation in front of a guy who was like, "Ow!"
Yeah, wait, I don't know
what to do. But yeah, then I don't know the rest of the details.
Well, I forgot to mention.
And then they just shut the place down.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. How long ago was that?
That was probably fuck. I mean, the last time I did a show there was probably last June.
Oh, damn, so like a year.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I was going to say, I forgot to mention that what he said to me that made me like officially just like, I'm done with this guy, was that that was when he had just started doing, so he would host these Dungeons and Dragons events.
Yeah.
And that seemed to be what actually made him money. He didn't make any money off the stand-up, but the Dungeons and Dragons he made a lot of money off of. And the way he said, he like explained that he was mad at me for not getting approving the show in time. He goes, "I don't need this shit, Pornhop. I made $8,000 doing Dungeons and Dragons last night." And I was like, all right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what his deal was because he could like. I remember there was a time where he was like filling out the room.
Yeah.
And then he just like fucked his own marketing campaign.
Yeah.
And nobody would show up. Yeah. I don't know why he did that.
Yeah.
He started like doing those bullshit AI flyers.
Right.
Where it would be like Joe Rogan is 5'6". come to the show.
Vaguely,
that was like the name of the show. It's like,
Yeah.
what? Why would you do that?
Yeah.
You're retarded.
Joe Rogan is 5'6", and I haven't made $1 off stand-up comedy in 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
retarded.
good. I'm glad I don't have to go
what
there
he's up
anymore.
to.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to know what he's up to.
God bless him.
I mean, he's got his own fucking racket going on down there.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I wonder if he's still doing that.
He should have just fucking doubled up on that.
Yeah, I don't know why he even... It seemed like for the like 2 years he didn't give a fuck about stand-up anymore. It was like, why even try?
Yeah.
Waste my time.
He would wreck shows.
Yeah.
I remember he there was like one night where they packed the place out. Just like very randomly every seat was sold. And then Dan last minute was like, I'm gonna do some time up top. And I was like, okay. And then he was like, just light me at 8. He was like, I'll do 10. He did 20 minutes.
Ugh.
He bombed super hard. And he mostly talked about Jake Jones.
Jesus.
The guy who wasn't there.
The guy who worked there and also wasn't working that night. So the audience was just completely lost for most of his set. Yeah. And then he had like his rules about like, don't say retard, don't say faggot. And then he dropped a retard and faggot like 3 or 4 times each in his set.
Nice.
I remember this was like right before COVID, but I was doing this open mic in Santa Barbara. And it was the owner kicked me out because I wasn't 21. But before then, I was hanging out, and there was this one guy who would go to the open mics who was like a doctor or something. He was this gay, like Latino guy, like probably in his 40s, and he came to the mic this time and brought like 30 people.
Wow.
It was like usually a dead mic.
Yeah.
Brought like 30. It was packed, and this guy Terrence Washington, this is a black guy. Apparently. One of the guys, the other comics who was up there at the time, said that he would show him videos of him fucking, being like, "Oh man, I fucked this 19-year-old man. Check this shit out."
I was just telling you guys earlier about a guy who would pull shit like that.
Yeah. But he hosting the open mic probably did about 35 up top, and it was kind of like, man. What else, man?
He did 35 minutes of time.
Yeah. And then like the other guy like went up first, and then everyone left.
Jesus.
Nice.
Jesus.
And all the people there were like, "What is this guy? Why is he still doing this?" Just sitting in it at a dive bar in Santa Barbara.
That's just rude. It's really rude to do 35 up top.
Yeah.
For an mic.
There was Friendly Frank in Irvine.
I remember Friendly Frank.
He would do 3 minutes in between comics.
Yeah.
So by the end of an hour, he would have done 35 minutes.
Yeah, and he would add one more comb to his fro during each one.
Yeah.
Friendly Frank.
Time in between is egregious.
Yeah. For anyone out there who's running their own comedy show and listening to this,
do not do time in between.
Dave Voss, I know you're listening to this.
Yeah, right.
Shout out to Dave Voss.
If you're Dave Voss, you can do time in between. It's okay when you do it.
Yeah, shit.
Dave Voss still has the number one riff.
Yeah. Our buddy Dave, who's a comedian, who we're gonna get him on the pod.
Shout out Dave Voss.
Yeah.
He's an avid listener. We really appreciate that. But he had that riff when a particular Asian comedian was on stage.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
But he was a Korean fella.
Mm-hmm.
Did not have a good set, which made the riff even funnier.
Yeah.
And then after he got off stage, and most of his set was about like racism against Asian people.
Yeah.
Gets off stage. First thing Voss says, "Who said Chinese guys aren't funny?" Riff bombs, by the way. I was cackling. Yeah. It's the funniest riff I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I've ripped that off as an open mic host since.
Yeah.
That one in this free game.
Yeah, One time
that's public domain.
A Jewish guy from New York was on our mic, and I said after he did really well, and then I said, "Who said New Yorkers aren't funny?" I don't know why, but it worked.
Yeah.
Voss. Yeah. Voss also did one of the funniest things I've ever seen, which is I think the show was either on Martin Luther King Day or right after, and he opened by saying, "Let's talk about black people."
Well, Jack told me about that time Voss went up at, I think it was the Crow, and he started his set by going, "Hero."
The Crow is like, before the open mics, they'll be like, we do inclusive comedy.
Yeah.
We don't like punching down.
Yeah.
The first thing Voss did was impersonate an Asian person. Hero. And then I guess he did really bad. Yeah. And then he was talking to Jack afterwards, and he told Jack, "Man, I don't know what was wrong with that crowd." Jack was like, "You opened with Hero." Which is very funny. That's such a funny way to start any set. Yeah.
Well, he did our show last night here. We did a private show for a mostly Indian crowd. It was a great time.
Let me get some water.
And Voss, he texted me today, and he was like, "Hey, man, thanks again for having me. I saw there was a camera in the back. Was that you or the Indians?"
Yeah, we have to get Voss up here.
We'll get Voss on the pod.
Voss did I'll wait for Pat because did he just leave the house? God damn it.
He just went into the washing machine.
Where did he go? Because I want to tell him this Voss story. It's one of my favorite Voss riffs on stage.
Pat just got completely naked outside. I don't know where he went. I hear him. Fee-fi-fo-fo, man.
There he is. But Voss had a great, like, he was trying to save a joke that bombed last night when he was on stage. He was doing some bit about, like, a blind guy who climbed a mountain. I forget what the joke was, but it didn't do well. And by the way, he had a great set, but this was like the one joke that didn't really hit. And then after his joke about the blind guy bombed, Voss goes, "Not much of a blind crowd."
Well, he got a laugh doing this, but he had one joke where he did 15 seconds of the setup, and he just went, "This joke sucks." Completely bailed.
God, I love Voss. It really sucks that I don't get to see him as much anymore.
Yeah.
He's 40 now.
Yeah.
40.
Man.
He's so funny.
Yeah, cool ass guy. Yeah, I also think this is I think the last pod before we're in Chirac. So
that's right.
We'll probably we're definitely doing a pod. We could even do 2 pods when we're in the Chirac.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun. Come to the show, the 26th. Tickets are selling. We just sold a ticket.
Nice.
2 tickets actually.
Yeah.
I think we only got a couple left, so grab them while they're hot. Scramble, guys.
You know, I just really want to add an addendum to the Voss talk. Picture someone in your head, right, based off what we just said, and then make him really handsome, and that's Voss.
That actually
we're not talking about some it's like if you saw this guy, you'd cackle at the fact that this is who we're talking about.
That he's not only actually, he's could be in movies level good looking.
He literally looks like he's had work done.
Yeah, but he's also super jacked.
Yeah.
He's got a lot going for him.
It's not so who said Chinese guys aren't funny?
Yes, yeah.
It's not,
Picture Brad Pitt being racist.
It feels different emerging from a nice jawline.
Yeah.
Hearing something like that.
Yeah, Voss is the man.
Yeah.
Shout out, Voss. But yeah.
It's funny that he's good looking. He is the man, though.
Yeah. And I give a lot of credit to Voss. He, more than anyone else, will just go for it
on
stage.
Doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it rolls.
He will nuke a set.
Yeah.
It's very respectable.
Yeah. The Winklevoss.
Jesus.
Yeah. Come to the show. 26, Chicago. 7 p.m., which it is a little early, but it's a windowless room, so it's not going to matter. But 7 p.m. show. Come out. Yeah.
Should we bark?
So the area the show's in probably isn't great for barking. I also don't know how the club would feel about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I could put up.
Say, should we
We could put up flyers.
Yeah.
I guess we could. You know,
we can plan this not on the pod.
Yeah, I guess so.
This probably isn't great content.
Yeah. Well, barking. Did you guys ever bark for anything Castman related?
Not for Castman. I've barked for shows though.
Barking
is.
That's all right. It's not bad.
It's funny when you see a comedian who. It seems like they have the skill for barking and they like learned like the whole like make people like you thing, but then the jokes aren't funny at all.
Yeah.
You know?
I remember this is probably a month ago, I was barking for Jet Lagged and
which is a comedy show in a hostel in Santa Monica.
Yeah. They bark everyone in. They just literally pull people off the street. I did it last week. Yeah.
Free show, no alcohol, all ages.
I did it last week, and
mostly non-American.
Our buddy Austin Nelson was on stage before me. He probably walked about 15 people in between him getting off stage and me getting on.
But I was barking for them. This is actually probably like 2 months ago now that I think of it. But there was like these 3 girls that walked up to me while I was barking, and they were like, "Is there a free comedy show?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "And it's all ages, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Okay, good, because we're like 16." And I was like, "Oh, sure, yeah." And I wasn't really trying to engage with them much after that. I was like, "Yeah, but it's all ages, so you can come." And then some dude, like a skateboarder Mexican guy, probably in his 30s, walks up. He's like, "Hey, girls, you gonna come to his show?" And I was like, and then he was like, "Give me your sign, bro," because they gave me the sign, and he started spinning it. And then I was kind of like, I don't really know what to do.
Yeah.
I don't know how to tell this guy in real time that these are minors. Yeah. And then he kind of was looking at me like, "Come on, bro, let's get some ass." I was like, "Dude, shut it down." I was like, I'm trying to get away from him.
Yeah, dudes who have no clue about pussy always think they're doing you a favor.
Yeah, oh God.
Yeah,
he love doing you a favor.
Yeah. Where I was like, "Man, you missed the whole part where they said that they were minors. I don't need you to hook it up right now."
And then he just looks at you with like the Dia de los Muertos skull face of like. It does the gross up from SpongeBob, and his face just looks like that.
He was trying to hook it up for me. I was like, "No, it's really all right, man."
Guys love saying they hooked it up.
I don't know what that is. I don't know why you got to hook it up.
It's like something that happens in like a sex comedy movie from like the 80s.
Yeah. It's like it's something that like I think the idea is like you're basically the senior in high school helping out like the sophomore who hasn't gotten laid yet.
Yeah, pretty much.
So when a guy's hooking it up for you in his head, he's like, "I'm like his senior in high school. Yeah. I'm his big bro right now.
I got my Letterman on, man."
And it's like, you are a Mexican guy who is trying to commit a statutory rape.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no need to hook it up for anyone.
It's not how that works.
Past a certain age, it's like you really can't be worried about what somebody's pussy getting.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta just
it's
worry
every
about
man
yourself.
for himself past the age of 18, bro.
Yeah.
There's no hooking it up. The hooking it up days are over, pal.
Yeah.
Hooking it up past like 22 is literally just like
I was gonna say
inviting
22
people to social functions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might as well you turn 22, they fucking hand you a bindle and tell you, "Hey, walk along the railroad tracks, find your next pussy, man."
Yeah, there's no hooking it up.
You're on your own, bro.
Also, I think when you're younger, you just have this like misconception about like how attraction works, where you think like, "Oh, well, we'll just pair these two up."
Yeah.
And it's like,
you
have no idea if they're gonna like each other.
I think most people still think that's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But it's totally not. No.
Yeah, your body doesn't adjust. Your like body and mind doesn't adjust to the fact that you're not like in class with girls all week and for years after. I'm still might not be fully adjusted to that.
Yeah, that does take a while.
that
22 is the grace period on that.
That is the nice thing about having dropped out. Yeah.
Shit, maybe I'll go back to college.
Yeah. I was going to say, that's the best way you can hook it up for yourself right now would probably be to go back to community college and just, pick up on women who will eventually become bartenders.
Scumbag maxing. Yeah. Look, I guess the exception is if you just scumbag max.
Yeah.
I guess all bets are off if you're scumbag maxing.
Yeah.
I knew some guys in community college when I was in elementary algebra that were scumbag maxing in the back of the class. The scumbag maxing occurs in the remedial classes.
Oh, big time.
Yeah. I had to take for math in particular.
Those guys are literally only there to avoid the trades. They're not looking to get a job.
Yeah. They know it's coming.
They know it's coming.
They bought a little time.
And I'm saying this, I was that. That was basically my parents' advice. They were like, oh, there's something you could do. It's more just like, you don't want to be a mechanic.
That's their No Country for Old Men can't stop what's coming.
Yeah.
Is being in elementary algebra at 24 years old.
You can't stop getting your journeyman's
license. Your journeyman's license got here the same way the coin did.
That's vanity.
What good are your rules if they landed you in elementary algebra at 24?
If the rule you followed brought you to elementary algebra, of what use was the rule? You don't have to do this. If your counselor is Woody Harrelson, he's going, you don't have to do this. You're so fucked up.
If your rule brought you to this crawl space.
Of what use was the rule?
Yeah, you're in bed, all bandaged up in the hospital. Yeah, the detective's talking to you.
If your rule brought you to earth science.
Yeah, No Country for Old Men, but community college.
Yeah, instead of agua, por favor, he's going AA, por favor, AA. I ain't got no AA, amigo.
And it's you're walking across the street, and a guy in a polo and a golf cart runs over you.
Josh Brolin wakes up in the middle of the night, and he goes back to the truck where the guy's going AA, por favor. And he just goes, you could try to become a speech pathologist or something. I don't know. Those jobs.
I don't know, man.
Those jobs that guys strive for when they're 29 and go back to community college, they're all the most just
could become a paralegal. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's more of a lady job.
And there's always you can dick around for a few years and still you have another extra few years of grace because it's not that hard to get a job working with disabled people.
Yeah, it's the easiest.
You can dick around forever. You should have seen my older brother. He went to community college for 10 years, and on his 10th year,
Van Wilder.
Yes, and on his 10th year, my little brother started going to community college, and they had classes together. And then they had one class where they both got caught cheating off of each other. And they almost got suspended from the school.
Yeah, community college is literally like the casino in the Percy Jackson books. That's supposed to be I think they're called the Lotus Eaters. They're people who, they trap you in a time warp. Remember that?
I'm not familiar with Percy Jackson.
In the Percy Jackson books, they're it's all modern American versions of Greek mythology.
Yeah.
And there's a casino in Las Vegas where they give you these little candy flowers that effectively make you lose track of time. Mm-hmm. And he has a moment where he's playing pinball with a guy wearing a shirt that says "The French Connection." And then they start talking, and the guy's like, yeah, French Connection, that's the best movie I've seen. I'm going to go see it again next week. And he's like, do you think it's 1971? That's the big tell. Yeah. Community college in the mid-2010s was like that, except it was guys wearing Marvel shirts. who work in special ed.
You got your Captain America dry fit.
Do you still think you're 14? Yeah.
Yeah, walking into that section of Target with the Mountain Dew and Orange Crush shirts had those guys.
Oh, my little brother was stocked up on
my
those
little brother was
a kid.
stocked up on that.
Yeah. Red Hot
Dog,
chili,
they had
also
Dr.
Red
Pepper,
Hot chili
too.
peppers.
Yeah.
They had Dr. Pepper. Target had some good Star Wars
I'm kind of
ones.
thinking about bringing those back.
Yeah.
I might peacock at the
What was
break wearing a Reese's t-shirt.
What was the joke? What was the joke we
Sweetheart,
had? About
did you pack my Orange Crush t-shirt?
What was I forget the context? Like, what made that? Yeah,
I don't know. It was
Sweetheart, it's going to be a long day. Grab me the Dr. Pepper.
Those shirts were basically they were like that like material of t-shirt whatever that was. It was because it wasn't dry fit like the Nike stuff.
Yeah.
It was specifically designed for guys who don't know they're fat yet.
Yeah.
For it's like hugging their belly and like it's a little too. They're like, I know whoever's gonna buy this is gonna buy a size too small.
It's almost like they know they're gonna be fat pretty soon. Here.
Yeah.
You know that thing people always love to bring up where they're like that case of like where Target knew a girl was pregnant before her parents did when they like sent the where it's like she was like looking at like baby clothes or something and it like sent an email to the dad that she had. Wow. It was like it's a thing that a lot of people reference, but Target knows your autistic son is getting fat before you do.
I'm pretty sure that material for those shirts is designed to like neutralize testosterone.
It is, yeah.
There's something about it. It must like
it's like heather.
Heather is the word.
Heather gray.
Yeah.
That type of
it has to like bleed into your system.
Heather gray. That I think that's the color. I think.
Yeah.
It's like a darker gray.
Yeah,
it's only on those type of t-shirts.
Yeah.
And it's like millennials love those kinds of t-shirts.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Because you'll get like an Iron Maiden shirt with.
Yeah.
It is nice.
I think polyester.
It feels nice, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good on you. Unless it doesn't look good on you. No.
Yeah. Nobody rocks it.
Isn't it like it's 90? Isn't it like 98% cotton, 2% polyester, or
something like that? It might even be higher, like polyester.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not quite a cotton t-shirt.
Yeah. Do you remember vinyl ester?
No.
Remember that? It was the alternative material that you could do liners with that smelled horrendous.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
It's one of the worst smells.
We don't have to get into that right now, but yeah, that stuff was nasty.
Yeah. Nasty ass smells. It's weird though. Even though I knew that I was able to register that was a terrible smell, that's not what I think of when I think of like a terrible smell. To me, a terrible smell is like a subtle thing that just it's like a ringing in your ears that you eventually are just like, you know?
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I don't quite.
I don't really know.
I don't know. Like you ever?
I get the smell that sneaks up on you.
You know how like you ever you know what's a good example
fat girl
of a
standing
bad
next to a fat girl at a bar
that sneaks up on me is the way towels start to smell after like.
Yes.
The vague scent of a towel that needs to be washed to me is actually worse than the smell of like a fart. Or something like that. Yeah.
And you're like, fuck. Yeah, because then you when you smell a towel that's like that needs to be washed, you're like, oh shit. I just noticed I've been smelling that for like 4 days.
Yes, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Yes. Yeah.
I remember my dad would advocate when I was a kid for like use the same towel for a whole week. But then by the end of the week, you just smelled like mildew.
Yeah.
It would like neutralize whatever soap you just put on.
I hang it wide and I crack a window. That's how I do it.
Yeah.
But yes, it
smells gross.
Yeah.
But he was like, you gotta just use one towel.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. You gotta smell like shit.
I'm like, you gotta smell like shit. Yeah. Towels.
Speaking of farts, fucking shout out Matt Byrne, but he put women farting in my algorithm because he kept sending me those videos.
He showed me. I saw Matt Byrne. Well, we referenced him on the podcast. He's been on this.
Yeah,
we had him in a couple sketches, but I saw him at the store a few weeks ago, and he was like, "Dude, my algorithm is perfect." And it was like some like kind of chubby chick looking at a camera, going like, "Hey there, little guy, how you doing?"
Yeah, he sent me a couple of those too. It is perfect for Matt. I was talking to him in the car about that. He was just like, I mean, it gets me rock hard. I'm like, I believe you, dude. Good for you.
Jesus.
You do not want Bern getting horny in the passenger seat.
No.
My passenger princess.
Remember when we got farted on at the brig?
Yes. Yeah. That's happened to me multiple times at bars.
We got farted on recently as well.
That what I mean by farted on is like, I mean, like, I'm pretty certain that woman quite literally farted on us. Like, from where she was standing to how we were standing, she literally farted into between all three of us. And we all just
every time that's happened,
she found an airstream that was flowing right through us.
There used to be an expectation in this country. Remember that?
Yeah. Yes.
Every time that's happened to me, because it's probably been like 4 times where I've just been like at a bar and I was like, oh fuck, somebody ripped ass. I've always been in the vicinity of like pretty young college kids, 21, 22. And I think what it is they're just not used to drinking at those rates. Yeah. And then they just are like, oh, I guess I'll just rip ass at the bar now.
Yeah.
And it's always a fat chick too.
Yeah. God bless him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skinny women have those skinny women, to make a callback, skinny women have those philosophically vacuous farts where if you're ever having a great time at the bar and then suddenly you feel this like overwhelming sense of dread, that's you caught a whiff of a skinny woman's fart.
A flower dies next to you.
Like literally, like not a flower like wilts, like a cartoon where it smelled something. It like dies, like it looks like it killed itself. Tries to make itself as small as possible.
You smell it and you go,
she was ripping Kant.
Yeah. She went. If you want to go back in the cave,
she just ripped some Purees.
Some Nietzsche slipped out into the bar.
If you want to slip back into the comfort of the cave, smell a thin woman's fart.
Allegory of the thin woman's fart. All right. You can title the episode.
Yeah. Allegory of the thin woman's fart.
Oh, okay. We're at 47.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
No, it's only 11:15.
Yeah, it's seemingly always chicks farting at the bar, at least when I've caught it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just they think they can get away with it. So it's like no one's going to call them out. They're sort of free.
Yeah.
They rip them crazy, though.
Yeah.
Well, every lady fart I've ever smelled has just been so much gnarlier than a dude fart.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's probably a cyclical thing.
Yeah.
That they also eat kind of like underratedly crazy.
Yeah, sugar stinks.
Sugar, caffeine.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, sugar, fucking, and then they'll do random, like, they'll have, like, a salad that's got just, like, a bunch of nonsense in it.
Yeah.
Women they really will just eat bullshit sometimes.
Yeah. I remember dating a girl who, I went over to her place and she told me that she had a kombucha and coffee back to back before I had got there, and I was like, if you let one go, I'm fucking, I'm gonna fucking strangle you. I don't want to know what that brews up.
Fart out a Tasmanian devil into the fucking room.
She farts out Wile E. Coyote.
What sound does the Tasmanian devil make?
I mean, Jesus.
I don't know.
It's kind of like a...
Yeah, you hear from the other room. She's like in the bathroom. You just hear, sorry.
I had a girl, she thought her bathroom was far enough away from her bedroom, and she thought that I couldn't hear.
Yeah.
And then she fucking... I was like, oh, shit.
Ever since we first moved in here and I was, we didn't have like there's no, what's the word? There's no fan or anything like that in the bathroom, so you can just hear the shitting happening.
Yeah.
My way of ending anytime like my girlfriend stays over on the weekend, my way of getting her out of the house, not like it's a fake excuse, but literally if I have to shit, that's it. Like I send her home. Literally.
You gotta go.
Literally. Because it's just like, it sounds insane.
You just see, Pat's shits, or you hear like Mel Gibson and Richard Nixon start talking. Hear their voices in the bathroom.
Well, I went through a phase where that first like 6 months when I was workers' comp and I was drinking like crazy. Yeah, I mean, I took a gnarly shit every morning.
Yeah.
It changed my view of these guys like Bert Kreischer and Shane Gillis, where I was like, oh, these guys have to just be like ripping ass constant. Yeah. Like,
oh my
I'm surprised. I don't know if I could do a podcast with them. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
I think Bert Kreischer has talked about shitting himself before.
It's one of the nice parts about not drinking is that you fart way less.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it's like you're not shitting as crazy, too. That's also a huge advantage.
Yeah, I think also with those guys, once you develop sort of like a bulbous physique, they're like all the evil from drinking, I think, just like is held as like when you're like a rock hard belly.
Yeah.
And then like, you maintain for a while, but then, you drop dead at 61 years old or something.
Yeah.
I told you about how my grandpa used to scream his shits out. He wasn't an alcoholic. He just would mostly eat like meat and bread. So when he would take a shit, I just imagine like a stone was coming out of his ass. But he'd go in the bathroom.
It's laying an egg.
Yeah, he'd go in the bathroom and you'd hear, ah!
I did carnivore for 2 weeks, like 5 years ago, and I didn't shit for like 10 days. And when I finally did, it was oddly small for how much I'd eaten, and it was rock hard. It's one of the grossest.
Damn.
Yeah. You're just holding it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, like I could see it had no.
You could skip it across a lake.
The density was like a rock. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to do any diet that makes my shits not come out and also super hard.
Yeah.
It sounds like hell. The feeling of not having taken a shit is so like it's anxiety inducing.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh my god, it's just stuck in there.
Yeah.
It's probably in my chest.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna come up my throat.
Yeah, if you can't feel it. Yeah.
It's gonna come out of my nose.
Yeah. If you can't feel it like in the lower part, like if you haven't taken a shit in a few days and you can't feel the pressure in your lower body, that's like, okay, there's something.
I don't think I've ever gone.
It's really like disorienting.
I don't think I've ever gone a full day without shitting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Never ever?
I don't think so. Not to my knowledge.
It'll happen to me like once a month.
I mean, perhaps it's happened. It doesn't. No particular time rings a bell. My body has a kind of a schedule with when those things come around. It shifts during different phases of my life, but yeah.
I think I have a weird digestive tract because like Chipotle, there's like the notorious like Taco Bell and Chipotle make like white people shit in particular.
Yeah.
I've never had that problem.
Well, what do you mean? Like
I could eat a Chipotle
from
burrito and not shit.
Oh.
Yeah, and not shit for like 2 days. Still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
know. I could eat a Chipotle burrito. God damn it.
And not take
a shit for 2 days. Oh, yeah? One-upping. Yeah.
Sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
In agony.
There's a great Phil Hendry, the old Phil Hendry bit. This guy, whatever the context.
Yeah.
They can Google it if they care.
Yeah.
But he was talking about he had a kid.
Tell us for the folks at home.
Yeah, I know. For the folks at home, Phil Hendry's a guy. He was a very popular radio host in L.A. in like the late 90s, early 2000s, who would play characters on a separate microphone and then get people to call in arguing with him in character as somebody else. It was really funny. Mm-hmm. And he called in claiming that he, as a dad, he had a kid who wasn't potty trained yet, but he was getting so sick of it he was considering stuffing a cork up the kid's ass. And people were like, you can't do that.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
We should get Adam Carolla on the pod sometime.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I'm not joking when I say this. If we were to gain a little bit more of a fan base, I know people who are in the vicinity too,
Yeah.
That's one of the things about moving up here.
Corolla would be. He's
on the
Mount Rushmore, a dream guest.
Yeah. We could get him on the podcast. We could get the bouncer at Tiny's on the podcast.
Yeah.
We were told that story.
I don't know if we have.
What was that?
That was the one you got especially drunk one night, and it was us and your girlfriend, and we Or no, it was just us.
It was us, you, and your girlfriend.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait, was that around Christmas?
Probably.
Maybe.
Yes,
it was. Yeah,
you were insistent that you knew the bouncer at Tiny's.
Well, it started. You were insistent because we were like, where should we go? And you're like, let's go to Tiny. I know the bouncer. But then we were like, is the bouncer gonna let us skip the line? And you were like, he'll like make it so that we can get.
Okay, well, he still does it for me. I've been since, and he does.
Okay, well,
okay. Maybe there were just too many of us.
Don't know if I've seen it, but but you were like, I know the bouncer, like, and then we were like, what, are we gonna like get to skip the line? And you're like, no, but he'll like make sure it like moves faster. And you're like, so we're just gonna wait in line, and then we get into the Waymo. Well, first off, we get into the Waymo, and you knock on the glass of the Waymo. The door's not opening, and you look inside the Waymo where there's no one driving, and you go. And then Luke was like, "Who are you knocking at, man?" And you were like, don't be obtuse."
Yeah.
But then after
I was
this,
like, "Don't be obtuse."
And then you were like, you were talking up a huge game about knowing the bouncer at Tiny's, and then we get in line. We get in line. We get to the front of the line, and you're like 4 feet away from the guy, and we're just standing there, and you guys are both just looking side to side.
Neither of you acknowledged each other.
And then I was like, absolutely.
That's so funny because I've been since, and I talked to that guy, and he's like, he literally will like, I'll go. I've skipped the line before.
But then while we're standing there after you've been talking up for 2 hours, how you know the guy at Tiny's, and you're just looking side to side, and I was like, just two old friends catching up.
I've never seen two guys not know each other more.
That's funny. I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, you were shithouse.
There's a picture of us from that night. I know.
Yeah, it's the picture of me holding the gun to your head. You don't remember that?
No.
It was me. It was you laughing at your phone.
Two different.
Me
yes.
Holding a gun.
Okay. Yes.
But yeah, we really appreciated you moving things forward for us.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm talking about the Chinese guy, right?
Yes, it was that guy.
Yeah.
He is the bouncer there.
Yeah. That guy has on multiple occasions.
He's let you skip the line.
There's not like a line, but I can just kind of walk up and he's like, it's happened at least twice. I know that.
Was there a line?
There were people waiting. Not like a line. Like, I understand this because I've been when we've been out on like a Friday or Saturday and there's like a line.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Well, the funny thing was because we kept being, because this was like a Friday or a Saturday, and we were like, "Are you gonna let us skip? Is he gonna let us skip the line?" And you were like, "No, but he'll like make sure it moves faster." And it's like, no, he's not.
Same rate that it always does.
You kept like repositioning and rewording. Just you're gonna stand in line and then say hi to him.
And then you guys didn't say anything to each other.
That's funny because I like that guy. I don't know his name though, but
he knows yours either.
Yeah.
It was evident that neither of you. It almost looked like neither of you had ever seen each other before.
That's funny. That's
funny. What it looked like was one of those photos, or it's not a photo, but like paintings of when like Marco Polo went to China.
Yeah.
And it's like a white guy and a Chinese guy just like standing.
That's funny. Do you guys agree that Tiny's might be the best bar in LA?
No.
Well, I mean, it's a great bar. I love Tiny's. It's one of the best. It's one of my.
I think the Brig is the best bar in LA.
I mean, it depends what you mean by best bar. I mean,
my problem with the Brig is you can't have a conversation inside of the Brig.
That's true, but you can go outside. Outside's fine.
The whole outside is like meant for conversation. It's like
I prefer a patio anyway.
Yeah.
My only reason to go to a bar is to meet people. So that's like.
I mean, if you're talking like a place like you and your three boys going out having beers, enjoying each other's company, Tiny's
getting farted.
Perfect spot for that.
Yeah.
Brig also a fantastic spot for that though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Tiny's is cool. It's a cool bar. It's a Chicago bar.
Those two bars have.
There's the Chicago has literally like 1 million. It's all Tiny's.
That's cool.
Now chicks don't go to all of them, but they go to a lot of them.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah. So it's gonna be fun. Oh yeah, we're at about an hour.
Are we?
Is there anything?
Shout out Voss.
Shout out to Voss.
Yeah.
Get some tickets to the show June 26th, 7 p.m. Link is in the description. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's a good show. Come drink with us. Yeah. Oh, also, if you know any good spots in Chicago to hang after the show at Lincoln Lodge, let us know. If we're gonna do an after, if we get enough folks, we could do a Your Disposable Friends after party hang. That'd be tight. Yeah. We'd love to.
That would be fun.
Love to meet you guys.
Yeah.
We'd love to meet the racist guys who have been supporting us.
Fuck yeah.
Really appreciate you dudes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
I think that's it.
No, I got nothing.
All right. Sounds good. Peace.
Thanks, guys.
All right.